It's just indigo at night.
I feel like my voice is getting better. Anyway, I am super late for this video. I have no excuse. It was my fault. I am completely at fault for this, and I am absolutely sorry. Today we're going to take a look at the Colored Raine X Power collection. I'm also going to show you the new sponges that they have. So if you want to see what we do with this collection and what the collection is all about, hopefully you haven't like seen it recently and you're just reminded that, you know, it's still here, then keep on watching. So the Colored Raine X Power collection, you get one eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette retails for $29, and then you get there is a 96 pan magnetic palette well, and that retails for $45. There are a few glitter toppers, and those retail for $20, and then there are 4 blush duos, and those retail for $25. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the eye look. Okay, my eyelids are prepped right now. I am gonna go ahead and jump into the palette. So this is the Power palette, and this is what it looks like. I am loving the purple tones in here. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to, you know, go like a little bit bold, and I'm gonna put it in my crease. I am using an Avita Joseph G170 brush, and I'm just stamping it into my crease area. The palette is so cute. It's a 9 shadow palette. I mean, look at this boldness. Yes. I really don't know what look I'm going for, but I think I'm probably gonna end up with a halo eye again. But yeah, I'm definitely going for a halo eye. And I'm going back with the same brush, and I'm just blending the ends of the shade that we put down. I'm not using any more shadow. I'm just using the brush to just blend it out a little bit before I go in with my next shade. This is a BH Cosmetic brush, and it's the brush number 3. I'm taking the shade Betrayal in the palette. I'm just tapping it because I'm gonna use it to blend out the edges of the shade that we just put down. I don't want it to be too much. That's why I just tapped it and not like swirled around like my first shade that I used. This eyeshadow is already giving me cozy vibes. Like right now, I really wish there was a lip shade like this deep burgundy, almost black lip shade. I'm going back in with our first shade, and I'm just gonna blend in between the 2 shades to make the transition a little bit more, you know, transitional. Like this palette is literally for everybody. Like you can use all the matte shades in here, you can use all the shimmer shades in here. There is nothing in here that says that, you know, it's gonna be too ashy for you to blend anything with. All the shades in here look very good. Okay, I should have reviewed this sooner because this is like a beautiful, perfect fall palette. It's like you can't go wrong with this. Everything in here is on point. Okay, but I don't know if I want to cut my crease or if I just want to like, oh, I'm gonna put a base down so I have something to grab onto, and I'm using the Anastasia glitter adhesive. Okay, so this is the shade Legacy, and I'm using a concealer brush to pick it up, and I'm gonna put it directly onto this base that I just did. Okay, so I'm taking our first transition. Taking our first transition shade, I am going to blend the outer edges of this look into the shimmer shade that we put down. I didn't even cut the crease, and it still looks awesome. So I'm taking the shade Snitch. I'm using that to blend into our shimmer shade a little bit more to give it more of a gradient blend. I definitely feel like doing an all matte eye shade with this palette. I'm really gonna like it if I did that. Now that this is done, I'm gonna go and do my skin routine and I'll come back. So guys, I was talking to you, but apparently I didn't plug my microphone in, so I'm sure you probably couldn't hear me as well as you would have liked. But so I'm saying I feel like the palette is a palette that anybody and everybody can use because the shades in here can transition on anybody, on any skin tone, and it won't make you look ashy. So Colored Raine now has sponges, and I don't know what these are called, but this is the package that I got in the mail. It comes with 2 sponges, one green, one red, and it has swirls in it. Yeah, it comes with 2 sponge cleaners. Okay, so I went ahead and of course I wet one of the sponges, and this one is not wet, so this is what they look like next to each other. This one is a little damp because it pulled some of the water from this sponge, but I think it's a little bigger than what it is when it comes in because it's a little bit damp from pulling the water from the red sponge. But this is what they look like. Okay, and I think they're cute. They are definitely softer than the first sponges released by Colored Raine. That much I know. I think I'm gonna like these ones better because I like the other ones, don't get me wrong, but I feel like these ones are gonna be like, I like really soft sponges. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna really like this one compared to the other one. Even though the other one is still good, this one is like super soft. This one is way softer than the first one. So we're gonna use this and see what it's all about. Okay, so I applied my foundation. I'm gonna blend it with the back side of the sponge. Yeah, it's definitely softer than the first one that was released. Not that it's a bad thing either way, it's just personal preference, you know, depends on how you want your sponges. I just like my sponges to be softer, like this one. I really like how soft it is. It blends very nicely. So I went ahead and used some of this shade in the Prove My Loyalty palette, and I used that to, oof, it is pigmented. I used it to apply as blush. You can see it's a very pigmented shade, so be careful when you're using it. Iron Man made some coffee. Oh my god. He woke up, so he made some coffee. The highlighter in here is one that would give you a wet look, but today I don't feel like doing a wet highlighter look, but I'm gonna show you guys what it would look like. Like, it would be very reflective if you used it. And since you guys made me do a demo, I'm just gonna use it on this other side too. I actually do like how it looks. I love silver highlighters that give you like that wet look. It's a very reflective highlighter. I'm gonna put some of this highlighter that I'm using in my inner corner. I absolutely love it. No, I knew I was gonna love this highlighter, so I was trying to stay away from it. For reasons unknown to me, I like almost white reflective highlighters. It just does this thing, you know. I really do like them. So the palette that I was actually going to use before I got distracted was this palette, because I feel like the pink in here is subtle enough that if you are someone who doesn't like a lot of color on your cheek, you will be able to use it. And the highlighter has like a more non-white tone. I'm gonna use my Day One over this just to mute it down just a little bit. And I'm overly highlighting my face now. At this point, this looks like I'm doing too much. But my Day One has a more champagne-y, neutral, well, not neutral, but like a more workable tone for anybody who doesn't like the whitish reflection of the one that I used. I'm only going to use my Day One up here so you can see what that looks like by itself. But you can see it looks more natural. It's more true to tone kind of reflection, if you know what I mean, compared to it being like a whitish kind of reflection that you might not like that, you know? Okay, I am gonna blend it in with the sponge. That helps take some off if I use too much. And also just helps it melt better into my skin. So I am going to use the shade, the white shade that we took, and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone. Yeah, the highlighter definitely took this look to like, I mean, the lashes took the eye to like heights unattained without these lashes, but the highlighter like took the whole look to like extreme heights, you know? So I got 3 lip shades that, well, she sent me 3 lip shades. I am gonna try the red one for you guys first. I want to top it with this shade, and this is the shade Distro. Gives you like a glossy lip look type deal. So the mistake I made was using the red lip option first, but I want to use a non-red lip option. And I'm using this lippy option, and the shade is called Suspect. Oh my god, this is a lot brighter than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna go back in with my dark brown pencil and try to mute this a bit. Okay guys, so this shade was a lot brighter than I thought it was gonna be, but you know what? I think if you lined your lips with a dark brown pencil, like fully lined your lips first before you put the shade on there, it would not look bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the gloss over it and see what it can do with it. Okay, I feel like the gloss definitely softens it up, but I also feel like the wand does not pick up enough gloss. I need more gloss. Okay guys, so this is my finished look using the Colored Raine X Power Collection. It's taken me a while, I know, but like I said, better late than never. Okay, so this is what we got going on. I absolutely am in love with the eyeshadow palette. Like the shade, the shades that I used on my eyes are beautiful. They're so deep, they're so pigmented. If you're someone who is on the paler side of the spectrum, you can use this palette. You just don't have to go as ham as I did, okay? If you're someone who is like me or deeper, you'll definitely be able to use this palette even if you use it on a brown base, okay? Now, if you're new to my channel, I like to use I like to do majority of my eyeshadow looks on a base lighter than my skin tone. I cannot stop looking at myself because these eyes are, yeah, the eyeshadow palette is a go. The face duos are a go. I feel like the 2 shades that complement us beautifully. They have like several different bundle options available on the website, so definitely check that out. I absolutely love Colored Raine lipsticks. Like I've been wearing them since I started wearing makeup, period. Like they are gorgeous lipsticks. They're super comfortable, amazing formula, and it stays all day, okay? The attitude is coming through and my voice has disappeared. So yeah, that's it. I'm feeling myself for sure, but that's it for me with the Colored Raine X Power Collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.